So in this tutorial, we will be using some of the face relay commands to make edits to the part model. So start by opening up the lifter.part from the course files available. So as we can see from this model, we need to make a few changes to this model. First thing, near the top, we can see that there are some of the faces are not aligned, so we need to align these three faces together. So the first thing we will do is use the coplanar face relay command. And we will select the seed faces, or the faces that we want to change. And we will select both of these. After that, we need to accept. Next, we need to select the target face, what we want to change to. So we want to change it to this face. And notice both of the faces have moved to match that face. Make sure to accept. The next thing I notice is that near the bottom, these two holes are not aligned. So what we can do is use the concentric face relay command. So we'll select this hole, accept, and match it to this hole. Make sure to accept. Now I notice that the bottom face has not matched. So what we can do is we can use the coplanar command. And match this face with this face. And now both of the holes as well as the faces are aligned. Other thing is that we need to have an offset for this face. And we want this to be offset the same distance as it is over here. So in order to do that, let's go ahead and use the smart dimension to measure the distance between the offset. And it is 40. Now I don't need to place that dimension, I just needed to know what it was. So using the offset face relay command, what we can do is we can select the face that we want to change. Now, one option that you will notice when you use the face relay commands is the persist option. Persist option determines if the relationship is going to be temporary or permanent. By default, the persist relationship is turned on, so it is permanent. And I will show you in a second what that means. So we want to offset it to this face. And now Solid Edge will ask us the distance for that offset. And we know that is 40. Now, I talked about having the persist turned on and off. So if you go to the bottom of your Pathfinder, you will notice all of the relationships that we created are listed in here. These are permanent. So when the persist is turned on, if I want to edit this face, when I move it, even if I turn off the design intent, the persist relationship means that it's permanent. So even with the design intent turned off, the relationship is still there. So that was just a quick overview of some of the face relay commands in Solid Edge.